now completing our rough-in phase of the project, and our rough-in phase is where we're going to install all of our wiring, our low voltage, line voltage wiring, our plumbing, our heating and cooling, mechanical, all of the systems that go into the home behind the walls. That's what we're completing right now. So examples of that are, here's our speaker wire for distributed audio. We have our alarm system there for smoke detectors. We have our can lights here for built-in lighting. So to explain as an example of what's behind the walls, we are wiring the home with Romex wiring. This is copper wiring that's shielded that runs throughout the home with our ground wire here. This is for the distribution of line voltage power to outlets, lighting switches, etc. So on the plumbing side, we have supply and we have waste. On the waste side, we do this ABS piping for the vents. That allows air into the system, which allows water to drain. So all of your waste or everything is draining. So your sink drains, your toilets, everything that's going down the shower drain, that all goes out to the sewer and out to the street into the sewer system. On the supply side, we're doing a lot with PEX tubing. This is cross-linked polyethylene tubing that's hypoallergenic and very pliable. We can color code it, red for hot, blue for cold. And we're still using some copper tubing, which is a traditional form of supply piping. On the mechanical side of things, this particular home is going with a forced air furnace, which will distribute hot or cold air throughout the house to create a comfortable environment to live in. And we will distribute that hot or cold air through the ducting. So we do metal ducting that runs throughout the course of the home and delivers the hot or cold air through the registers that come out of the ceiling in the basement here in this case and in the floor above. So you might be wondering, where does all that wiring throughout the house go to? It all comes down to the basement down here where we're going to have our circuit panels. So bundles and bundles of wiring, all the home runs we call them, come downstairs from all the various outlets, light fixtures and different things throughout the house that need power. They label all of these wires so that when they get to making up the electrical panel, they know what all of these do and where they all go. And then they'll all be landed inside a circuit panel and organized and controlled there. On the outside of the home, we've installed the building wrap. This is the waterproofing layer on the outside of the building. What we're using here is Vapro Shield, or some people love to call it frog paper because their emblem is a nice little frog here. And what this material is actually Gore-Tex for your home. There's two sides to it, and it actually allows water vapor to come out from inside the home and not allow water vapor to get into the home. One of the other elements that we bring into the house besides power and water is gas. So we have gas appliances like your cooking range, and we also have gas fireplaces a lot nowadays, like this one right here. So these units get roughed in with non-combustible framing around them, and we bring gas piping to it to allow it to burn.